NASA needs to get out of the rocket building business. Instead, it needs to focus on actually flying rockets to the moon, Mars, and beyond. And to get more and better rockets, we need to deregulate private space flight. Those are the three big takeaways from my new Manhattan Institute report on U.S. space policy. If we don't solve the problems holding us back, China will beat us back to the moon and dominate the high ground of space. First, NASA has spent 20 years trying to build a rocket that can carry our astronauts to the moon and later to Mars. But the current version of that rocket, called SLS, the Space Launch System, has only flown once. It's so technologically outdated that it will cost over $4 billion every time we launch it. We should scrap the SLS at the first opportunity. Second, NASA can fly missions more often and for much less money, working with private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. They can build rockets better, faster, and cheaper. And third, speaking of private space companies, there is a $1 trillion industry being developed in space. Private companies are building reusable rockets and launching satellites by the thousands. Soon they'll be making pharmaceuticals, mining asteroids, and running space hotels. The U.S. dominates this growing industry for now, but we need to streamline the outdated regulations that are holding these companies back. We're on the verge of a new space age, one that America, not China, should lead. But to get there, we need to get NASA astronauts flying again, and not just to a space station in low Earth orbit. We need to reorganize NASA to focus on missions like building bases on the moon and eventually on Mars. And we need to unleash American ingenuity in the private sector. Space is calling.